Hey guys, today we are going to use tape to work with my hooded eye. Just use good old Scotch tape. I usually like to take a piece like this and put it on the back of your hand. Make it less sticky so it does not pull at the skin underneath. The way I'm gonna angle it is with my fold. If you see, my fold ends here. Other people's fold may end here. But I'm not going to go at that fold because I don't want it to go like way out here. I'm going to match it to where my lash line ends here. So I'm just going to go right under here like that. See, the fold ends here. So I'm going to match it to that underside here. And then I want to check in the mirror to see if that's exactly where I want it. Here, I feel like I'm going to move this one up a little bit. Ooh. Get your hair out of the way because that kind of hurts. And my two eye shapes are different, so I kind of have to compensate one for the other. Yours are definitely going to be different. I'm going to start with an eyeshadow base. This one is from Louise Cosmetics. I'm just going to slather that all over the lid. Blend it in with a brush. Take that all the way to the brow bone. I like to go in the inner corners if you're doing shadow there too. I let that set for a bit and then I just kind of buff it out with a dry brush. I'm going to start with the eyes first, then I'm going to do the rest of my face. As you can see, it's not very glamorous looking now. I'm going to start with a brown eyeshadow. I'm using this one from the Colourpop Not a Box of Chocolates palette. And I'm just going to easily create a wing just like that. Is keep my eye open and connect this just like that. So we see a little more of that wing. It's going to kind of be a bat wing, but I'm going to kind of smoke that in. But instead of like, we're going straight in and we're kind of pushing that shadow in like this to create like a soft smoke wing. And just make sure it's even on both sides. Then I'm going to go and stamp a little bit more on the lash line. Now I'm going to take my liquid liner and we are going to press that right along the bottom of that. Make sure you get your skin and not just the tape. And then do another line right here. Just like that. Give it a little more depth. Same on this side. I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Praline. And then I'm just going to go in here and kind of smoke that out a little bit more, blending it with that darker brown. And then going above my crease. Next, I'm going to use this color, Lil Nougat. I'm just going to softly blend that on the lid, like so. Then I'm going to take this color, Champagne Truffle. And add it to the lid. You could just keep it like this as well, but I am adding shimmer. Then I go back in here with that praline, brush with the praline still on it, and kind of define a crease a little. I think I blended too much away, so I'm just gonna add some back in there. This brown. I want to pull the tape off to see how I did, so let's do that. Ow, ow, ow. That's why I said, like, stick it on and off on your hand, because ow. And somehow it got a little funky, this line. So I'm going to define it a little more. You can just never go wrong when you're using tape. Then I'm adding back more black in the lash line. I'm gonna dust some of this chocolate color underneath here. Same on this side. Then more of this like champagne right in the corner, inner corner. There it is. And now we are gonna cover all this red face. I'm gonna use Elia's Skin Tint. Da-da-da. And it's all magically going to disappear. It's doing this drippy droppy thing. Or looking right in the camera, like where I'm supposed to look. I'm not good at that. Look at how much evening out that did. I just bought these e.l.f. Putty bronzers. I'm gonna try them out. Well, I'm gonna try one out. I'm not gonna try two. This color I got is Honey Drip. Just gonna add that. Everybody's gonna be different for where they apply your bronzer because everyone's got a different face shape. I'm just doing it in the tops of my cheeks. So I kind of like to marry it with my blush so that it all blends thoroughly. And I love the texture of these. I thought they'd be like super creamy and greasy, but they're not. Just gives a little sun-kissed look. Then we're gonna apply the blush like right on top of that and marry it all together. I like to do here because I want to cover like my jowls. Like let's shade those. Make those go away. I'm gonna do a warm blush to go with this palette. So this is where I place my blush. Everybody's gonna be so different from me. Everybody has their unique face shapes and skin tones and preferences of where they put blush. This is just where I do it. I'm just showing you how I do it, and I don't always do it the same every time. A little on my nose, a little on my forehead, and I'm really liking these warmer tones. Here it is, this soft, smoky look with mascara. I use the Milani Anti-Gravity mascara. This is MAC's Boldly Bare, so we're gonna add that here. The Core Hydrating Lip Shine by e.l.f. and it is in the color Joyful. Then I'm going to top it with Kind of Obsessed. It's Colourpop, and it's their So Glossy lip gloss, and I love this. It is super hydrating, not sticky, feels so good. There is the look. Soft, smoky brown eyes with winged liner. This is a look at the palette I used, and I'm going to be swatching that for you. Next, if you want to stay with me, I am going to go ahead and swatch these beauties from the Not a Box Chocolates palette. This is a pressed powder eyeshadow palette. What makes it a little different from regular powder shadows is it's got like this softer, almost creamier texture, a little buttery, not like crazy powdery, not a whole lot of fallout, a little tiny bit, but they are so long lasting, so pigmented, so blendable, and again, just like this soft texture. I'll show you right here with this color. It's got like this soft texture. This is a really pretty shimmer. This one's called Champagne Truffle, and we're just gonna swatch that right here. It's this pretty champagne gold. I've got Lil Nougat, this kind of pale nude color, perfect for highlights. And I've got Honeycomb Crunch, this pretty gold color, like a coppery gold. Praline color that I used, that matte color that I used for a transition. These are the colors. Okay, this left to right here, it's on Chip, this matte like camel tan brown. I've got EB Brittle. See my fingerprint there? It's a very soft shadow. It's almost got this creamy texture, but it's like a pressed glitter. It's got some golds and bronze, just a gorgeous glittery shimmer. Then we've got Amaretto and Still Bitter. Amaretto, a little darker than this guy here, and Still Bitter. Swatch those. Just look at the shimmer in there and how deep and rich these mattes are. And Truffle. And this color is like an antique bronze. It's called Drizzle Me That. Pretty. Look at all that like gold silverish glitter. And then we've got Tiramisu, which has a little more, it's like a warmer kind of orangey matte. Then we've got On Vibe. It has like a plummy tone to it, if you can see there. And then we've got Crazy for Cocoa. Like a little, yeah, definitely like a cocoa color. Then I've got That's Rich over here, a kind of maroon, reddish brown color. And then Cherry Cordial, which is like a cherry Coke. Reminds me of like a fizzy cherry Coke. Look at that shimmer. Truffle. It has some gold to it. And last but not least is 90% cocoa, which is great for eyelining. It's just like a matte, the darkest, deepest matte chocolate brown, almost black. We will be able to do the prettiest brown smoky eyes with this palette. This is just one look I did. If you have a bunch of eyeshadows just laying around and you aren't sure what to do with them, definitely subscribe to my channel. If there is a palette out there that you have and definitely want me to try out, go ahead and add it to the comments and I will see if I have it. I have so many and I love the different colors. If you're just, again, at a loss of what to do with some colors in your palette, definitely check my channel out. And if you like this video, please press like in the comments. So I'd really love your support. If you want to see more beauty content, definitely check out my TikTok channel. I have so many beauty reviews, eyeshadow looks. I don't have as many swatch videos. I'm going to be doing that specifically on this YouTube channel that I just started. Look at my channel, you'll see everything linked there. I also left the links in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like my video.